Welcome to the Global Tech Innovation Summit in Dubai. And with me is Niko de Jonghe, the CEO and founder of Blockchain Value Virtual, a metaverse company.
Correct. It started with a smart city on blockchain technology in Sofia, the capital of Bulgaria. But when Corona started, we saw basically that we should see it a lot bigger, because I was already experimenting with virtual concerts and so on. And I thought, we need like a virtual twin of what we are going to build, because Corona showed that a lot of businesses are closing and so on. So basically I was already experimenting with what we call now metaverse before the word even exists.
Yeah, okay. And when was that?
Well, I was already busy 2 years ago because I was planning to do virtual concerts in a virtual world. So that's how it all started. But then with starting the smart city and then starting Corona, we made it all one.
All one. Okay, so who's your main user or customer, would you say?
Well, the users still have to come because we are going live in Q3 this year.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, we saw a lot of metaverses, the graphics are very low. It's a very targeted audience, like Minecraft audience. Not everybody can build with it and so on. But also for representation of brands in the metaverse, you want their product to look like the product. If you do it in a Minecraft environment, it looks like Lego blocks. So
right, kind of the blocky stuff. Yeah, my kids play Minecraft, so.
What I see Facebook doing now is like they have like a half avatar.
Yes.
But how are you going to showcase shoes or pens or whatever? So for us it was very important because I see a lot of metaverses. They are aiming or for gamification or for NFTs. This should be aspects of a metaverse, but an aspect of the metaverse that should dominate is a real usage. Businesses that can make an economy in your metaverse and that it looks really photorealistic, that you have not only a very limited audience, but a very wide audience.
Now, what do you think is the metaverse? I mean, is this going to grow? The technology is going to be better? Are we going to have meetings? Is there going to be education? I mean, where do you see the metaverse going?
Well, now of course it's in its baby shoes. A lot of things we are trying out, we are seeing what works and so on. But yeah, like education, it's one of the things that we want to focus on because blockchain people and crypto people, and I mean the real ones, not the ones with the Lambos and going to the moon. It started like a revolution, you know, after the bank crisis 2008. So they wanted to do something to make the system work better. So the real crypto and blockchain people, I call them modern hippies. They care a lot about the planet. So a metaverse should also be a lot about impact. Impact that you cannot see with your own eyes in the real life. Like, for example, we have problems with climate change, yeah? So you have to make people aware of that. The biggest users of the metaverse will be Generation Z, the TikTok generation. So I see it different. In the past, our parents and grandparents were teaching us things, but it's the TikTok generation that will learn their parents and grandparents how to work with blockchain, with crypto, and so on. So here is also the element, how can we change the world? Because if kids plant a tree in the metaverse, and they see the tree growing, in the metaverse, but they also see that forest growing, so they see their impact. And then you give them an incentive, like you put fruits on the tree that they can pluck to have, for example, a free concert ticket or save for a wearable for the avatar. Like that, they will care about the planet, and they will teach the people around them. So it's a lot about education with us.
Yeah, no, I mean, it's going to be fascinating to see how we live and how the metaverse develops and the adoption of it and the goggles and how those will get sleeker, I'm sure.
Well, with us, the goggles are not necessary because, well, you can have them, but again, we don't want to exclude people. We don't want this, again, to make this only for rich people. We want that everybody has access to the metaverse. So you will be able to access it on your mobile, laptop, desktop without the goggles. Only if you have the goggles, it will be you have an immersive experience.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, and then what's in store for your company then? Like, what's your roadmap? Where do you go from here?
Well, in April we are launching our marketplace where people already can start buying collectibles and NFTs that will be used in our metaverse. With us, it's more than only the normal NFTs because we will evolve that NFTs become real digital assets, things that you use. Like, for example, we are building an Unreal engine, like The Matrix, the latest movie, it's made in Unreal, yeah? So that's where we are in building. So you can have developers making collectibles like shoes, pens. So it's not only art. NFTs will evolve in collectibles that you can use as assets. And in my mind, in a few years, metaverses will evolve that they are interconnected to each other, that users can take their assets from one to another metaverse. We are not there yet. There are some bridging going on and so on, but this is all very, again, baby steps.
Yeah.
It's not all secure yet, but this will evolve, that people can take their assets around. And this is very important because if you see gamers, they spend sometimes so much money or a year to go to the end of the game and they won things. But then what can they do with those things? Nothing. But in a metaverse, they can win those things and then they can bring them on the market and sell them.
And trade them and
and trade them.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Well, this is going to be a very interesting future ahead with
Yes,
technology.
indeed,
So
indeed.
thank you so much, Niko.
Thank you.
Yep.
My pleasure.